Alright, so now we will paint the highlight of this blackboard, so you can see the draw over. Without a draw over, it looks like this. We want to create this blue colors light, which is very nice on the side, and then you can tell it's also more saturated. So I'm going to change the blending mode to a color dodge blending mode later. Okay, so I'm going to attack the blue color area, of this ball. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so on my layers, I'll just create a new layer, and then straight away I'll just alternate and left click to get the clipping mask going, and I'll call this maybe I'll call this a blue highlight. All right, so it becomes clear to me. So I'll use change to my brush size, alternate and left click to just get that highlight color. When I'm on the brush and I'm using alternate, I can color pick. Okay, so I just want to get this little bit of highlight going here. So just a little bit. My draw size is not too soft, not too hard also. So I'm just getting a middle ground. You didn't remember on the previous video I did mention this. Shift plus or shift minus. Look at the cursor here. Shift plus to make it harder. Shift minus to make it softer. So I'll just choose something in between, a bit hard and a bit soft. And then I'll just add a bit of highlight here at the center. Okay, I'll just try to keep it at the center here. I'll change the blending mode to color dodge, and then I'll change the fill to 70% like that. Okay, so something like this, kind of. Okay, probably I use my eraser to just shape it a little bit better as well. Okay, so now we're missing the strongest highlight at the brightest spot, right? So I'm going to do a merge down on this main light. Okay, so I select a main light and I'll do a right click to just press merge down, or you can press Ctrl E on my keyboard, which is what I like to do. Ctrl E for elephant, to merge down this layer to the bottom. So why am I doing that? Because later I want to use this button called dodge, which lightens area in an image. So you can see the toolbar is already showing you dodge tool, lighten areas in an image. So if you have photo like this, you use a dodge, it also help you to lighten it. So I'll use dodge 2 on highlights, and then I have a 5% exposure with protect tones off. So just take note, there's these different settings here. So highlights will keep the color more saturated, which is what we want for this main ball silhouette. And then I'll change the dodge brush. So on the dodge brush, I can also use my two bracket, big bracket and small bracket, to change the dodge brush size, or you can just left click here to change brush size. I'll use a small brush size, so something like 80 or 90, and then I'll just dodge over here. So see the magic happens. Cut the dodge 2. So we can create a very nice specular highlight, something like this with the dodge. Okay, so just now I need to merge down this layer because if I'm supposed to dodge on the main silhouette layer, and then if my main silhouette is just very bright, very black like this, it's not gonna work very well. So let me show you. So my main silhouette before, it looks like this, right? So if I were to try to dodge something black, nothing will happen, or it's very little things going on. So that's the thing with dodge. So I do need to have some layers merged down, and then I can dodge this properly. Okay, so I would select my main light and I merge this down. You can also save your Photoshop layer right now, save as a different working file, so that you can keep the working layer. So as I mentioned before, you want to keep most of your working layers. So just in case we want to review this, if not, you can merge the layers, merge down, and then I'll just use my dodge tool. Then I'll slowly dodge to create this highlight. So I'm looking at the reference image, trying to get the same kind of intensity and softness or niceness, or make something your own. Oh, so it's okay. I can also use the smudge brush. I like to use smudge as well, which is R. And my strength is normally on 80 to 95. Then I'll just smudge this a little bit. So because it's on the same layer, I can actually control this softness pretty well. So let me try 80. And then I can spread out this smudging. Okay, so this is how I can create a nice specular highlight over here. And then the blue highlight is still on top. So you can see without the blue highlight, this doesn't work so well. So I can also smudge this blue highlight if I want to. Oops, it's now on 8, not 80. So just now I made a mistake. So make sure I type 80 properly. So it looks a little bit softer. I can make this a bit nicer. So smudge is like a cheat I do to kind of push things around if my previous brush stroke is not accurate. So I can still push it around like cheating, but it's a smart way of cheating. It's not a illegal thing. It's a very smart thing. Okay, so yep, I can do a bit more highlight here. So I can get a highlight here like this. So with more time, I can make it a bit nicer. So, but I think for this video duration, I'll just stop right here. Next, I'll show you, it's not done yet. I'll show you the right side and the bounce light at the bottom. So it will finish up the piece much more. So far we work with like 3 layers and then we merge one of them. And then I hope you learn something. You learn a bit of dodge and smudging. Try to use them. It's very useful. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.